Welcome back to my YouTube channel. That's so corny.
Look who's back.
Today we're making chocolate chip cookies, but without chocolate chips, we're using M&Ms. Let's get started. Here we have our directions and our ingredients, and we're gonna start with a large bowl. In our large bowl, we're gonna combine all of our dry ingredients, starting with 2 1/4 cups of flour. And then you have your baking soda and your cornstarch. 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. Boom! Set this bowl aside and move on to your wet ingredients. Now in a medium bowl, we're gonna combine our wet ingredients. We're gonna melt our butter. Now for our wet ingredients, we're gonna mix 3/4 cup of unsalted butter, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, and 3/4 cup of brown sugar. This brown sugar looks fluffy in this bowl because my dad just made it by combining granulated sugar and molasses. So this is 3/4 cup packed. Make sure you get it all. Now mix your wet ingredients together until there's no lumps. Oh, you thought I forgot the egg. Just you wait, it's coming next. Now we're gonna add 1 large egg and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And 1 large egg.
That was the worst egg crack I've ever seen.
Combine all those wet ingredients. I feel like the kid from Vine was like, I have to re-soak my potatoes. And he's like, that looks pretty combined, would you say? Now we're gonna add our wet ingredients into our dry ingredients using a spatula by folding. I'm using my spatula to get every last drop of wet ingredients out of the medium bowl. Oh yes!
Oh.
What makes a chocolate chip cookie chocolate chip? That's right, it's the chocolate chips. But for us, we use our Slim Shadies, which you may know as M&Ms. Now you're gonna measure out your M&Ms. You can be loose with the measurements. I normally just add as many M&Ms to my heart's content.
He helps me do the heavy mixing.
Now we're gonna take our dough and we're gonna roll it into the cling wrap. Now we're gonna do a little bit lighter work down the road by doing a little bit extra. OMG. Now we're gonna wrap the cookie dough in cling wrap and I'll show you a cool trick. We had a bit of a catastrophe. We're having a change of plans. We already moved one of the sections onto a new piece of saran wrap, but I'll show you again what we're gonna do. It's a nice little trick. Don't leave any bits behind. You want all of the dough. Now you're gonna make a cookie dough sausage. You're gonna start by taking your bottom piece of saran wrap and folding it over, and then take the top piece and fold it over again, rolling it. Now you're gonna grab both ends and pull it and roll it against the counter to make it into a perfectly wrapped dough sausage that you're gonna chill, and then guess what you can do? You can cut each section into their own individual cookies. Easy work for later. Now, while your dough is chilling in the fridge for at least an hour, I'm gonna take the time to wash all of my dirty dishes and reset the kitchen for when we bake. Now, our dough should be finished chilling, so I'm gonna go and take it out of the fridge. If you're thinking what I'm thinking, you're thinking that this looks just like store-bought dough, right? But the good thing about this is we know exactly what went in it, and we get to make it from scratch, so how fun for us. Before removing your dough from the cling wrap, you want to preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 163 degrees Celsius. Now we're gonna prep 2 cookie sheets with parchment paper. Unfortunately, there was a mishap with the record button, so you missed me cutting the dough. However, here is our portioned cookie dough. We made just under a dozen cookies and we froze the other half of the dough. Now we're gonna pop these cookies in the oven and bake them for 13 to 14 minutes or until golden brown. Booyakasha!
There you go.
Now the update with Julia M. It's time for these bad boys to come out the oven. Let's go. perfect.
Good.
Look at these delicious, chewy, chocolatey cookies. Wow. Now they gotta chill. 10 minutes. Booyakasha! They're done. You know what time it is?
It's time for yum.
Mm-hmm. Mine's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious and easy. Don't eat me. Thank you for watching my video on how to make easy, delicious, chewy chocolate chip cookies, or M&M cookies. Thanks for watching.